Hello, my name is Mara and I am an online ESL teacher. Some of you watching this video are either current QKids instructors or have been thinking about joining the company. As you see in the title of this video, I just want to be completely candid with you as to some of the reasons why I decided to leave QKids. I'd been working with QKids for well over a year, and that meant that I was doing 2 contract renewals with the organization. And after a while, I just realized that the company was no longer for me, and here are some of the specific reasons why. One of the first things that I was no longer liking was the level of inconsistent work hours. There may be weeks where I may be fully booked and have classes to full capacity. Financially, for me, that was great. However, there were other weeks where I may be lucky if I get 1 class or even 1 standby. And if you're only relying on 1 teaching platform, that's really going to hit you financially. The second reason that I left QKids, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons, was that the organization really wants teachers to have a lot of energy when they're teaching the students. You essentially are becoming an edutainer. I mean, you are up there on camera going, "Hey everybody, how are you?" And I am a bubbly person, but after a while, that drains me, especially since I am more of an introverted person. So having to constantly be super energetic for 30-minute sessions, especially back to back to back, was actually becoming very taxing for me. And that might not be the case for everyone. Now, the third reason why I also left QKids was because this is one of those types of platforms that allows parents and I believe students to review. Even if you did your best on a lesson, if the parent or student did not like you, you can wind up getting a very negative mark, and that will reflect on your teaching scores, even if you did the best that you could. And if you get a number of negative reviews, that will impact the amount of classes you will get in the future. Another reason I left the platform is because I didn't feel that QKids was very friendly when you are trying to teach on multiple platforms on the same day. Most teaching platforms have a pretty regular teaching schedule. For example, you can teach from 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9, and so on. QKids is different because their hours may require that you teach from 7:50 to 8:20, 8:30 to 9 a.m. And this strange pattern that they have does not really leave a lot of room for you to fill in any empty teaching slots that you might with another ESL company. So for me, that became a little bit frustrating. So it was harder to coordinate with other teaching platforms. And I think another reason why I left was, give me 1 second. Another reason why I left was that QKids has up to 12 levels for teaching. I also teach adults, so I teach advanced English. I got frustrated because even when I tried to reach out to staff, I was never able or granted the opportunity to teach the higher level classes, which are level 6 through level 12. I usually just taught starter classes and up to level 5. While those classes are fine, I wanted to teach children who are more mature, and I wanted to teach more advanced topics of the English language. With that being said, one of the last reasons why I left QKids was because as I've been progressing in my ESL teaching journey, I found that I prefer to either teach adults or to teach children and teenagers who are not only mature, but who have an eagerness to want to learn. And I often found that many of my classes, I had students who either were not participating and they did not want to learn, which therefore made my teaching experience quite frustrating. Do not get me wrong. QKids overall is a wonderful company, especially compared to others. The staff is extremely supportive, extremely kind, and very flexible. For example, if you need to cancel a class, unlike other platforms, you can do so as long as you don't do it less than 5 hours before the class without any sort of penalty. So overall, yes, I still do believe that QKids is a wonderful English teaching company. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I found that it wasn't for me. And to be frank, not every single ESL school is going to be for all of us. And that's why we have to learn and try different companies to see what does and what doesn't work. Anyway, these are some of the reasons, once again, why I left the company. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Or if you have any other questions about any other aspect of ESL teaching or just teaching online, please let me know about that as well. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that you have a great day. Goodbye.